So I know it's been a very trying, difficult, and in some cases a very depressing month or so for some people who've been in lockdown, who've been laid off from work or even lost their job altogether. And because of COVID-19 and seeing all these businesses shut down, not even being able to go to the mall. And anytime you even want to go to, say, Walmart or supermarket, you have to be lining up for groceries and lining up to get in there. And then lining up like with social distancing in mind. Like I know it's been a crappy month or so for many people. But every now and again, it's nice to see an actual feel-good story and see some good news for once. Like this story here from Toronto. This 101-year-old Ontario man with failing lungs beat COVID-19. So, a 101-year-old Ontario man with failing lungs has managed to beat the deadly novel coronavirus despite doctors predicting he would not make it through. Scarborough resident Justiniano Annabelle Uloa, I apologize if I mispronounced that, was diagnosed with COVID-19 in late March and was admitted to hospital shortly after due to severe difficulty breathing. His son Marcelo Vinicio Uloa told CTV News Toronto that his father's family doctor warned them that his lungs were in terrible condition and may not make it through the disease. They basically told us that he didn't have very long to live, but my father kept saying he was fine, but he always says he's fine, Marcello said. I knew he was looking weak. His face was different. His eyes looked different. He looked sick, but he kept saying he's fine. Marcelo said that while his father was in hospital, his 7 children and other family and friends were unable to visit. This is a terrible disease. I was thinking that at the hospital, he's just going to die there alone, and we would not be able to see him or even say goodbye, Marcelo said. We were all thinking he didn't have very long. Standing outside the hospital and wondering what was happening to their father, he said the family decided to bring him home and continue his care there. Marcelo said he soon donned on protective equipment and started caring for his father at home. He began doing daily breathing exercises with him in the morning and afternoon. Even when he was sick, he was cracking jokes with his family, Marcelo said. He had a good attitude through it all. Not wanting to cause fear, Marcelo said he did not tell his father about the grim prognosis. He did tell him, however, that doctors are warning his health inside was not so good. But to everyone's surprise, Justiniano, who turns 102 years old in July, started to feel better each day, and on April 10th, Toronto Public Health cleared him of the virus. We were asking God for a miracle, and now my father is feeling much better. His eyes look better, and he seems more lucid. I feel so relieved, Marcelo said. I thought we were going to bury my dad, and do it with no one around or very few people. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about his funeral. We even checked with the funeral home. Now I feel like a giant weight is off my shoulder. Health officials in Ontario have reported that a total of 584 people have died due to COVID-19, and 387 of those patients were 80 years of age or older. So it's nice to, like, with all the gloom and doom and all the horribleness we've been hearing about in the news with COVID-19, with all those people that were brutally murdered in Nova Scotia over the weekend. There's so much gloom and doom in the news. It's nice to actually read about something happy, something with a positive ending. So, good luck to Justiniano, Annabelle, Ulo, and the rest of his family. I hope he still has a few more years left, and I hope he lives those years in good health.